Peace, peace, peace. Back with another video. My name is Bella, Empress P Healer's channel, where I speak the truth. And if that is a trigger and you click off from here, I support you in that energy. But I am thankful for those who stick around. Thank you, everyone, especially to my day ones. Listen, guys, go get your water. Get your water. I like to do a couple videos, mostly Wednesday, Thursday, and then they get uploaded maybe sometimes Thursday, Friday. They're always timeless. You know, it's just the time and space that I have to do it. I use some of the other days for my personal one-on-one and other spiritual practices that I do, along with taking care of my home, as well as having a 9 to 5, okay? But I'm on here with some tips, guys, so no cards right now. There may possibly be a love reading. We see where love went last time. Love just went on love with ourselves, and who was disappointed with that, right? So I have this book, Shati, The Realm of the Divine Mother. All right, very interesting, very, very interesting. You know, God is so good. God is so good, I swear. And truth is, we gotta be in the energy and the essence of what truth means for us, right? I was guided to this book really to work my brain muscles, right? When you think about it, how many of us are really reading? What book are you reading? This is, you know, the primordial mothers. There's many primordial mothers in different cultures. But to read about and learn about these primordial mothers, these divine goddesses, and the Hinduism is it's not an easy read. It is, but it isn't, so to speak, just because of their names are definitely. I'm like, girl, you can't even pronounce things in English. You think I could say Kalima. You think Lakshmi, right? You think you're gonna say their names, but you know, I do the Om. You do the Om 110 times, the Sharanta, the mantras, the yantras, and the tantras, right? So that's something that I've been guided to, and I have practiced and studied. When I say practice, I mean like in a meditation way. I don't practice Hinduism itself, okay? But I do like I like doing the Om in my meditation. I love that frequency and doing it 108 times. So especially in like the beginning of really tapping into spiritualism, I was guided towards this, especially, you know, the Ascended Masters, the teachers that were teaching this, okay? So I'm sharing this book. This is what I'm currently reading, all right? Now, moving on. So there's magical uses for herbs, all right? So I have, it's a lot here, right? And I put up a picture the other day. They did have the pine cones, or you could use the acorns. So for the acorns, it's good luck, protection, wisdom, and personal power. A dried acorn is excellent natural amulet for keeping a youthful appearance. So if somebody is using the acorn as an amulet, it is very good for a youthful appearance, right? And the one I did for the new moon in Scorpio, I used the pine cones. I used my incantation, wrote out my intentions, set my intentions, did the water. I used cinnamon, honey, and the pine cones. I'm just gonna find it, and that will stay on my altar, setting the intention, and then working that energy from now to the full moon. If I could find, maybe I should already had it. Peony. Oh, I love peony flowers. Whoa. They are protection from hexes and jinxes. Good luck, good fortune, prosperity, and good for business. I'm trying to find the pine. So the pine promotes clean breaks, new beginnings, prosperity, success, strength, grounding, and growth. Also uses for cleaning, purification, and repelling negativity. Great for house and business blessings. All right, so I just wanted to share that tip with you guys. And then I have my grimoire here. Very, very beautiful. My best friend, Erica, she got this for me. Well, she may have had it and gave it to me. She gave it to me. She got it for me, right? It's very beautiful. So a lot of this is where a lot of my, putting the rituals down to know that the rituals work. Anything that I do is harming. It's harming to none. It is improvement in my life. It's a growth in my life. And it's definitely my strongest rituals, strongest spells that I use is protection. Protection is highly, highly, highly strong because I work with my ancestors. I do have some other candles, but let me show. I think I'm going to just show some incense. I know, guys, I should have had this right here. All right, so this one I have here is to ward off jealousy. Anybody sending any evil eye. So some of these things, I go to the Botanica. Some of these things, I know certain people, you may not have those in your state or your town. You may be able to find some of these things on Amazon. So you want to get incense, the Palo Santos, burn that for protection. These are new, so I haven't burnt them yet. Sage. I also like using myrrh and frankincense. That's way more powerful than that. And it's like an air purifier in the house as well. We got all these metals in the air. You got, you open your window, you got different things that come in. So it may not necessarily be anything negative in your home, but it's like you're cleansing. It's like you're cleansing the home. But you know what? Regardless, when we're out somewhere, sometimes there's residue that come back in the home with you, always taking off your shoe at the door. So I have the holy water. I don't know if that shows up on there. So I have the holy water. I love this. I like making this with a spray put it on the front of my head, with lemongrass or like eucalyptus oil. There's some other herbs in here. Another tip, I'm not a doctor and I'm not an expert, so be careful with this one when I speak about inserting anything, or, not inserting, but digesting. But a tablespoon, small amount of olive oil definitely helps with weight loss, and it helps with belly fat. All right, so I'm giving some tips to you guys right now. Spiritual baths, a spiritual bath for protection. You want to get your Florida water, right? Get your Florida water, salt, sea salt, Himalaya salt, whatever kind of salt you got, whatever kind of salt you have, you could use that in the bath. Listen, take the shower first before you do any type of spiritual bath. Shower first. You don't want to get into a spiritual bath or a love bath, whatever you're doing, money bath, whatever you're doing. You don't want to get into the water and not already be clean, okay? Another tip. Oh, let me finish. I'm sorry. Salt, Florida water. I'm getting excited. Salt, Florida water, vinegar or apple cider, just the cap, nothing crazy, just a little drop of the cap. And even with this, just a little drop. You never know what is sensitive to your skin, and as women, we don't want to throw no pH balance off, right? And I don't want y'all blaming me for doing that. So very small amount of these things that you're putting in the water, and then a lime. All right, that's the spiritual bath for protection. If you feel heavy energy on you, I mean, you are going to feel amazing. When I do my personal readings, and I don't do a lot because I'm selective, you have to take a spiritual bath first. That is protecting me. That is protecting the person. They can get all of that gook off of them before they come to me. That's just how it's set up for me. That's how my guides allow me to do it. One time somebody lied, and I was like, Why would you lie about taking a bath? You can also, everybody doesn't have a bathtub. I did not know that, but everybody doesn't have a bathtub. You can actually put it in a glass bowl. Always work with the glass bowl. Glass has a better, stronger, holds a better frequency than plastic, right? Plastic is synthetic. If you got plastic and that's all you got, put those same things in the bowl, and then you can use it while you take your shower, right? So you could take a spiritual bath, or you could take a spiritual shower for protection. Now you have the ones for love. Okay, you're gonna get, some roses, some rose petals, some flowers. They could be, your favorite, just as they are withering. Enjoy them in the home. Try to keep fresh flowers around. Enjoy them in the home. Sprinkle them in the bathtub. You could use brown sugar. You could use honey, oat milk, almond milk. And these baths are like about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. Maybe have like a white candle in there. Have some meditation music. With the hertz of anything 528 and up. And just giving yourself that time, depending on what you're doing. If it's for love, you're calling in love. You may be saying some affirmations while you're in that bath. If it is for protection, you're cutting cords, or you're removing any negativity away from you. So you would be saying any negativity that is sent to me, any evil eye, any black magic, any curses or hexes or prayers that are being sent to me for me to fall ill or be harmed, anything to that nature. You would be saying that, and when the water actually leaves the drain, it's a lot of visualization. You're already seeing that be washed away from you, and then you're gonna keep it moving after that. Now, if you're doing money, you got the money bath, right? It is coffee. It is coffee grains. So again, these things you're not using a lot of, but you could use coffee grains. You could put some basil in there. You could put skull cap. You could put agrimony in there. It depends, right? So if you had a book of the different herbs, like clove is a very good one for love, money, and for protection. I'm not gonna say put anything hot. The only thing I'm gonna get back to the spiritual bath for protection. If there was something real fucking heavy and real dark, you could use a very small amount of Clorox bleach. Please nobody don't say nothing to me down in the comments. This is my first time kind of sharing this area. Spirit is also kind of having me, my team, we're working some things at the board, possibly starting another video where it's no tarot and it's just things to this nature. Okay, I don't know if we'll see if that's something that's going to happen. So for the money, the coffee, the basil, all right. So there's different herbs that you can do for those type of money baths. Along with, they have money incense, right? You got protection incense. So you have the different elements. So you have the incenses for the air. I don't have to have crystals. So you have the cellulite. You have the cellulite, which is like a wand. And I go over myself with my cellulite wand. I have a bigger one. You can get really a big one. Cellulite is the earth. Then you have your fire. This is the angel of love candle that is going on my altar, where I have the divine goddesses, and especially the pink for the lower Uzuli Frida, right? This is the pink, working with that energy. So the fire is the candle. And depending on what kind of candle you use, if you just got like a white protection candle, or, if you're trying to manifest something with the money candle, dressing the candle, gazing into the flame. For some, reading the fire. I like to read the fire. Even when I'm working with the incense, and being able to read the smoke, okay? So somebody also, there's a clear that has activated for you if none of the other ones have. I'm going to say it wrong, but it's clear alienness, clear alienness. It is the one for smell. So you guys may be picking up smells that nobody else can smell, and you like, damn, you know, am I bugging? You know, you can pick up. I know it's activating for me. The clairvoyance, clear cognizant, clear sentience are my strongest ones. The taste and the smell, those are actually starting to pick up for me. But it's literally where somebody could really be perfume, cologne, they took a bath, everything like that, but their energy stinks. It's funky. It's funky, you know. I don't have anything in my home where I'm smelling rotten eggs or anything. If that is the case, there may be a death spirit around. So you may really need to do like a real, yeah, that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother video. But there's this funky energy, this aura that people is just like, they smell, you know what I mean? So, and you're not in a judgment way. There's also individuals who are walking around. I previously did a video, you know, infectious disease. These individuals are walking around with that type of energy. They are also possessed by spirits that are filthy, and that's where those who work with the light, even if you work with the organic darkness, but you work with the light, right? You're exposing the dark to the light. Your nose, spirit is having your nose activated on the spirit realm. You're able to actually smell the spirit realm, even if you are a seer and you are a knower. All right, so spirit, the download that I was getting that even really made me want to do this was that clear of the nose is coming in. So certain people that you're around, you may also be able to start telling that they're sick. Okay, I can pick up, you know, if somebody's kidneys or their liver, their lung, there's something that's coming out in their glands that they don't smell and nobody else don't smell. It's a smell that they have. Again, it don't matter. They could bathe 1,000 times a day. It's a spiritual smell. You're picking it up. These individuals have a foul, funky smell. I think that was all for the tips. I guess the biggest tip is, you know, use your discernment. You know, these clears are activating for you guys. Definitely, you may want to meditate more. You want to rest more. We already know you gotta stay hydrated. All right, guys. Thank you all. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe. I'm building this channel organically, you know, and I'm very patient. I'm a Taurus, however long that it takes. But I am here for you guys. I love you all. Thank you. Peace.